XCOM 2, where probability dies and statistics don't matter. If anyone happens to be familiar with the first game, I'm gonna be spoiling most of the story. Basically, aliens decided to invade. They took over the planet. Well, in this iteration, the aliens successfully took over the planet, and we're basically playing as rebel soldiers who are trying to kick them out. The first game The first game, however, went significantly better. All right, let's start a new game. I'm gonna go for veteran. I don't want a too strong of a challenge. I will, however, show the tutorial for the cinematic effect. What do we got? Advanced option. Longer tactical engagement. Nah. Nah. Flexible dark events are permanent. No, no. Double length of avatar project. Nah. Yeah, let's just start with tutorials just for the cinematic value.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those? You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Advent forces are swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to. First things first. You need to get out of sight. Grab some cover near that low wall.
Copy that. Moving up.
Welcome to tutorial. This is a tutorial mission where you're trying to reach the objective. If you didn't have the tutorial on, you would be doing a completely different mission. I'm going to do that later because I don't like this tutorial mission. I'm just showing it off just for the sake of tutorials. Unit flags show the selected soldier's health and actions remaining. Soldiers get 2 actions per turn. Osai has now 1 action remaining.
Position, but I'm exposed here.
It's better than nothing, but see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
This position provides high cover. Units in cover gain a defense bonus. Low cover provides moderate defense. High cover provides excellent defense. Always try to end your move in cover. If you don't, you're going to get shot to death.
Stay close. Keep pace with Crasher 1.
Yeah, Crasher 2, go.
Double time. They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get 1 shot at this.
In the shadows.
Most missions start with squat and concealment. Use concealment to set up ambushes. If any of your soldiers are spotted, all of your soldiers lose their benefits of concealment. Be stealthy and don't fuck it up.
Staying low.
Don't get too close. They'll be spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage.
Yeah, if you see these obviously red eye markers, if you happen to step in here, they'll spot you because they're not paying attention to here, here, or here, apparently. And if you couldn't tell by all their motifs,
They may have the numbers, but we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
Remind me to thank the old man.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the trap on them. Permission to engage.
Do it.
press enter or left mouse click on the action button to activate the tactical combat UI. Click fire weapon or press enter to confirm the attack. And if it wasn't obvious from their red and black motifs, they are definitely evil. Yes. Yeah, it's not going to let me even move to a better position. It's just going to have me fire. Boop.
Crasher 1 is on the board.
The Inquiring Squad loses concealment when any soldier attacks an enemy, breaking windows or kicking open doors. A soldier is flanked or steps on a detection tile.
They can see you now. How about you all shoot first and celebrate later?
No problem.
We could try to shoot them, but that is way too far. What weapon does Ana Ramirez have? I think it's just an assault rifle.
I appreciate
Get closer.
the bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful.
Click on the highlighted head icon or press tab to cycle between enemy targets. These two have 38 and 35% to hit. Let's go for the 63. Not as nice.
You're still keeping score, right?
Not going out that easy.
Why'd you have to move up there, Ana? Come on.
No, Crasher 2 is down. She's gone.
Damn it! You can't take risks like that. Watch your flanks.
So that's how you want to play it. Okay.
Maneuver to flank enemy units so you can hit them from vulnerable angles. Cover does not protect the unit from the side.
Nice work. Press the advantage before they get around.
Attacking a flanked unit ignores its defensive bonus. There's a high chance to score a critical hit. Do not let enemies flank you.
Let's see how you like this. The club.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that. Transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on your position.
You
Oh,
heard
no.
her. Cover the left side.
Use Q and E to rotate the camera for a clearer view. Ugh, it's so good playing on a decent graphics.
I'm on it. Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that
Soldiers in
moves.
Overwatch will shoot the first enemy unit they see moving. Activate Overwatch now to prepare for
Main
reinforcements.
entrance is clear. We need to move on the package.
It's Bradford.
Menace 3,
Here's one of
you're
the.
up.
Hold
Here's
up.
one of the.
You should check that body for salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point. Better move fast, though. I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
Yeah, Bradford was one of the more important characters in XCOM Enemy Unknown. He was the guy who did all the comms. Recovery. Ugh, not even gonna let me do the fun option. Curse you, tutorial. And in comes reinforcements. And from the left field, it's Advent with 3 soldiers.
Reinforcements just hit the ground.
They're getting nervous. Now I know we're in the right place.
And now, since we had one guy in Overwatch, yeah, down goes one.
Well done. Fall back to our position.
Just go. I'll try to stall him here.
Why would you abandon this cover and go for that one? Ugh. You just made it harder on yourself. I can't even fire on the more vulnerable one up here, since that'll be killed with just one hit, since our weapon does 3 to 5 damage. And you missed!
What the?
I'm going for the door. You should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
Oops, I didn't read that. But people can hack stuff. Access granted. Choose a hack reward. Disguise signals or override. So this is, since it is a tutorial, this one is automatically guaranteed. So we just have to choose what reward we want in the case the hacks meter goes up. Here, let's go for the highest one. Yeah, it didn't work. It was actually below 6%.
We're in.
Good. Let's go.
Wait, come on, Central.
Secure
Go.
the package.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Soldier can carry unconscious, dead, or bleeding out units. This allows a soldier to retrieve a fallen comrade. Carry unit.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
This is why I don't play the tutorial, usually.
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit. Now!
Got it covered.
Throw a grenade here. Grenades are not as lethal as firearms, but can damage multiple units and destroy cover and walls.
Fire in the hole.
Works for me.
Soldiers cannot attack while carrying another unit, but can still take cover and move at full speed. I'll
Almost
explain this guy
there.
later.
Stay focused.
Call Sky Ranger.
They're right behind us.
How did you miss? She was right there. Ugh, tutorials, am I right?
This looks a little ugly. Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
Select Call Sky Ranger icon or place P on the event. Press P to place an evac zone. Select the target area and confirm placement with left mouse button. Call Sky Ranger. What do you mean I can't just call it here next to you?
Keep moving.
You don't need to tell me twice.
We're coming home.
Units standing within the evac zone can activate the evac ability to safely extract from combat.
There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander. Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up? Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Commander, to the research labs.
Right. So we are playing as the commander, who was also the commander of the XCOM during the first game. But unfortunately, in this storyline, the XCOM was destroyed when the aliens decided to attack our base, and they kidnapped the commander, basically putting him under the Matrix. Now, hold on a second.
On your order, Commander. I will begin researching the Advent chip for possible insights as to its function. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
That research will
Come on,
keep
let me go
Tigan
back
busy
to
for a while.
do the
In
thing.
the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
There we go. Exit to main menu. Now let's do that without the tutorial. Alright, I turned autosave off. Yes, enable Iron Man. Enable Lost and Abandoned. It includes new gameplay features and story elements for the War of the Chosen expansion pack. Yes. Integrate downloaded content. Enable this integration for balanced gameplay experience, which includes the current downloadable features. Disabling this option will restore the downloadable content to its base game functionality. But all of the... come on. Content will remain enabled.
Accessing the feed.
I've already watched those cutscenes.
It's time the aliens and the rest of the Advent administration learn that we can hit them where it hurts. So we're moving into the city center to strike a high-profile target. Deploy and approach the designated position. Neutralize any hostile...
Oh, I forgot one thing. Give me 1 second. Let's see, who else is in here? There we go, excellent. Alright, back to the fight.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction.
Operation Gatecrasher. Briefing, sabotage Advent Monument. Objective, neutralize all enemy forces. Plant X4 on the monument. There's me! I made some custom character. I just put some characters and put everyone, all the lurkers' names on here that I recognize. If you die, it's not my fault. So compared to the normal tutorial where you go in and retrieve the commander, you're instead planting an explosive. How quaint.
Affirmative. Moving out.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
We could shoot them from here, but let's go on Overwatch first.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Je suis sur le coup.
And if anyone has a problem with the languages, then feel free to let me know and I will switch it.
(10-4). Will do.
Well, that is definitely a group of soldiers.
Je suis parti.
Oh, no! I clicked you in the wrong spot. How do I move to the next soldier again? There you go, tab and left shift.
Affirmatif.
On Overwatch. Moving out. Got it covered.
That's affirmative. Eyes on the prize.
They're not moving yet, we're still concealed. The moment we start shooting, they're going to retaliate.
Overwatch.
Alright, everyone else, go on Overwatch, while you, on the high ground,
Roger that.
confirm that there's no
Minus
others.
1-5. You're near the target position.
And fire!
Enemy destroyed. We're visible here.
XCOM gained 1 ability point on the advantage. Whoops.
Cible abattue.
Dang it, I missed.
Adjusting
Dang it!
Not good.
They're falling back.
Hooray, 1 ability point for an ambush kill. Alright, go forward, me. Really? Okay, well there you go.
Target
That takes
disabled.
care of that.
Running.
Affirmatif.
The
Oh, no, there's
Advent
another group.
officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Oh no, we're in a bad position here. It would have been better to overwatch and wait for them to come to us.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Alright, we're gonna move up anyway. Oh no, I'm marked.
That all you got?
Oh, one's on Overwatch. And one is going to shoot me. Oh no, I'm taking damage. I can't die here. I have more things to do. Okay, well, how will we get this taken care of? Well, we could. Oh no, I forgot he has Overwatch. I'm sorry, Tipper. Okay, no, he missed you. Well, that takes care of that one.
Heading to that location.
Hooray!
Target neutralized.
Loot recovery,
Burning
laser
through
sight,
ammo fast.
air trigger, and advent data pad.
Got it.
Je suis en route. Je lance une grenade.
Grenade! Take care of that cover.
Moving out.
Meanwhile, I'm going to try not to die. 70% to hit. Sure, that's reliable enough. No, it wasn't. It was not reliable. I'm going to die. Oh good, it didn't hit me.
Moving on target location.
Find the X4. It's like C4, but it's X.
Menace 1-5. X4 module is armed. Neutralize any remaining hostile contacts. Not good.
Dang, how did you miss that?
Could use some ammo over here. Okay.
My god, why are you all so terrible at shooting? I know I'm not one to I'm not one to talk, but still. Right, Han girl, go up. Point blank, 85%. Really? Really? 85% point blank, and you still missed? Ugh, I hate this game sometimes. Told you. Probability goes to die.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
35%, too low. I'm just gonna grenade this.
Here, catch.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
And that is a distraction. Operation Gatecrasher complete. 2 soldiers wounded, but that's fine.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Hooray! Oh, and I got wounded.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
I'm an explosive guy.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty. The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of
Rangers.
moving
I like
independently
Rangers.
in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
New ability, Slash.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Here we go. Loot recovered. Laser sight, air trigger, Advent datapad. Artifacts, Advent Trooper Corpse and Advent Officer Corpse. Our troops recovered one of the Advent datapads from the field. There is valuable intel stored within. We can recover the intel, but it will require some time.
Commander to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Teigen, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
New research. We could decrypt the data pad for intel, start working on experimental weapons, research alien biotech. I think this is actually the story progression one. Let's see, hybrid materials and modular weapons. Let's go for the... Let's go for modular weapons. More damage means less deaths for us.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
I forgot to actually read the thing.
Commander, we've already dedicated considerable resources toward the current research project. However, we can move on to something else if you prefer. I'll ensure that this new project takes highest priority, Commander. Once we have something to report, I'll notify you immediately.
Modular weapons. The magnetic rifles used by Advent's forces are incredibly complex weapons. The rifles themselves self-destruct when their original operator dies, but with a little effort, we might be able to use any recovered parts to improve our soldiers' own weapons.
I can see why you would consider redirecting our efforts, Commander. We'll get to work on the new project right away.
And I'm wanted at engineering.
Commander to engineering.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Yeah, Shen's dad worked with the commander in the previous XCOM game. He was also the engineer. Fitting. No engineers. View inventory. Yep, this is our stuff that we have. We collected corpses, data pads, loot, 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 and loot.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Now we can build stuff here if we wanted to, or we could also spend time clearing some debris. We'll do that later.
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
Medikit, flashbangs, and smoke grenades. These are all useful utility items. To a degree.
Tygan seems to have a habit of scratching that scar on the back of his head. I wonder if anyone made sure his chip was actually removed.
Let's see. Well, we do need to clear adjacent rooms.
Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
Yes, we should.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Stadium supplies. We're starting in South Africa. Yep, we got this whole world to ourselves. And the aliens. There's a different thing coming up, but we'll get to that later. I think it's a little too loud. That should be fine.
For most of our soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
We have all these soldiers and the random soldiers that also we have.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
For those of you who were tuned in last time, unfortunately I got a call from my buddy Stanford, and he wasn't all that happy about me talking about him on the radio here, so we're not gonna do that anymore, I guess. So no hard feelings, all right, pal? Buy you a new sweater or something, make it up to you. In the meantime, you just keep killing aliens, or at least talking about killing aliens.
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was, something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running. But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
Alright, what do we got? Objectives. We got no objectives for now. Avenger report. Soldiers available 10, wounded 2, unavailable 0.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
We're gonna need more scientists.
Advent has made steady progress in convincing the remaining civilian populace to migrate to their city centers. With the propaganda campaign, providing a constant stream of reminders as to the benefits of migration. They have maintained a steady influx of new converts. Unfortunately, most of these unwitting refugees have little idea what they are truly signing up for.
XCOM archives. Accessing database. Historical records. Propaganda assessment. The following directives have been identified by resistance analysts based on a thorough review of Advent's ongoing propaganda effort. The alien's key area of focus is interesting shortcut in giving you a static build animation to cover up leak issues. Yes. I think another explanation is that we're very underfunded rebels. I think it fits, the staticky face animations. I agree. Following directives have identified resistance. The alien's key area of focus is directed toward the civilian populace recruitment of an increasing number of civilians into the city centers, nurturing an atmosphere of distrust to encourage self-reporting among city center inhabitants, encouragement of the belief that so-called dissident groups are to blame for perceived faults, disassociation of traditional beliefs and value system in favor of adulation for the elders. This seems rather familiar, a little too familiar. The Advent Network Tower. The Advent Network Tower is the central hub of the alien psionic network and their worldwide communication system. Although the tower itself is a readily identifiable fixture to those people living in city centers, its overall function and the extent of its capabilities are still generally unknown. It is widely believed that the Advent peacekeeping forces are coordinated from somewhere within the tower. Advent Public Historical Record. In July of 2015, the coalition government formerly known as Advent was first proposed by a small group of human politicians who stepped forth intent on negotiating with the elders. Despite the open hostility initially directed towards these peaceful alien visitors, they were receptive to the possibility of coexistence, despite their effective conquest of Earth's combined militaries. The elders allowed for the Pact of Unification establishing Advent's governance. In the 20 years since, Advent has effectively severed humanity and created an environment of peace and prosperity. Served, not severed. XCOM Project Historical Record. There we go. This is our history. This is the history of the XCOM. Initially conceived as a means to defend against unforeseen threats to the Earth as a whole, the XCOM project was first outlined during secretive planning sessions conducted throughout the year 1993. Although these early discussions were only meant to establish the theoretical principles of defense against an unknown enemy, all agreed upon preparations were carried out by the participating council nations immediately. For more than 2 decades, the project remained dormant, with limited personnel records maintained by an agreed-upon representative of the council. In February of 2015, long-distance scans indicated the number of large unidentified objects on a slow approach towards Earth. As agreed upon, the XCOM project was activated on February 10th, with key personnel assignments filled by the latest active candidates on file. In less than 2 months' time, open hostility between aliens and Earth forces ravaged much of the planet's developed world, leaving the survivors desperate and alone. Memorial. Limited space has been allowed for use as a memorial to XCOM's fallen soldiers within the Avengers Bard facility. Soldier customization. Nearly every soldier can be customized. Okay, so everything aside from that is just little tidbit, little tips. Facility data, got nothing. Personnel dossier. That's a very long. It's going to take me a while to read through that. Here's an interesting one though. Preceding Chief Scientist, Dr. Moira Valen. She was the scientist of the previous game. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Birth date unknown. Dr. Moira Valen, Chief... Oh no. Wrong click. There we go. Chief Scientist serving XCOM at the onset of invasion in March of 2015. Very little information about Dr. Valen still exists following the destruction of XCOM's original headquarters. Central Officer Bradford is now the only living member of the staff to have personal contact with her, and he generally remains aloof when pressed for further information. Notes and various remnants of data from the original XCOM database indicating aggressive pursuit of alien material sought for study by Dr. Valen, with limited concern for the potential outcomes of these new theoretical research fields. Dr. Valen's status following the destruction of XCOM HQ is unknown. No further contact has been established. Yeah, in the previous game she was very eager to research alien tech. She also got mad at us every time we blew up an alien artifact. Preceding Chief Engineer Dr. Raymond Shen, the current Chief Engineer Lily Shen's father. Born in 1954, location unknown. Limited personal records exist for the previous staff serving XCOM during the invasion. It is known that Dr. Raymond Shen served as Chief Engineer during the XCOM project's activation in 2015 at the first signs of alien activity on Earth. Although it is known that Shen and his daughter, current Chief Engineer Lily Shen, survived the invasion and were integral to the Avengers' recovery and rehabilitation, the exact details of his passing and personal life are closely held by those who knew him. Alright.
Research is proceeding as planned, Commander.
Right, let's go. To the bridge.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Let me just stay here and just get supplies.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Ooh, assign new research. Research report, modular weapons, codename Tinker. We've had the troops digging through scrap piles and looting corpses, and at this point it's safe to assume they're on constant vigil for anything we could use to improve our gear. All the raw materials in the world won't mean much if I can't find a good use for them, but I think this modular weapon system is a good start. Having pushed our existing designs about as far as I thought possible, the integration of a few key alien components provided the much needed stability we've been looking for. With these modifications in place, we should be able to attach larger upgrades for even more firepower. The troops will like that. El Shen. Weapon upgrades available. Commander, researching the Advent modular weapons had allowed us to reverse engineer their system for our own use. Any weapon upgrades found in the field can now be attached directly to our soldier weapons to provide tactical bonuses. Yay! Alright, what should we go for next? Magnetic weapons, they're gonna take too long. Experimental weapons? 10 days is decent, but nah. I don't think we need any intel right now. Yeah, let's go for hybrid materials. The Advent bodies we recovered so far are shielded by a fascinating combination of materials, some more common than others. By studying the underlying alien technology, our research could lead to vast improvements to our own equipment.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Hello, Commander.
Yeah, we can't actually get anything else right now.
It's been slow going, but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship. Most of the primary systems are now operating on some combination of our technology and theirs. My hope is to use the best of both worlds to come up with something new, something the aliens won't expect.
And this is our armory. We can view our soldiers, we can recruit more soldiers using our supplies. You can see the memorial of dead soldiers.
Has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we have, and now they'll be expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. Things are just starting to get interesting.
When you're tired or hungry or just need a treat, Advent Burger, the place for meat.
Oh yeah, I forgot XCOM. There's just like little posters after successful missions. I think it's cute. Alright, let's go back to gathering supplies.
Strategic resource located.
The crumbling sports arena was abandoned after years spent serving as a makeshift field hospital. The overgrown stadium is littered with crates and decaying equipment buried under the brush. Dr. Tigan was able to identify several items which retained their scientific value despite the conditions. 52 supplies. Rumor from the Resistance: intact structures. Commander, after a recent success, members of the Resistance in South Africa have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Yep, so this is basically the game. We go around gathering supplies, and if there's any opportunities, we'll go and do them. Now the question is, do we also want to wait another day before finishing the hybrid materials deck? Yeah, let's risk it.
We have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the Resistance movement.
Fine, let's go do it. South Africa, Operation Bonechild. Objective: protect the device.
Setting course
We do
for
need
Sector
engineers,
13, South Africa.
Engineers will help us develop our Avenger further. Wow, that is a very unclothed man. Actually, what else can we do? No, I'm actually wounded, so I can't send myself. I may have named some soldiers after the lurkers in the chat.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
What they won't know won't hurt them.
The Resistance set up a data tap on the Advent network through an access point in this area, and they've been retrieving data critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent picked up on the signal and are moving to destroy the emplacement. We need to move in and eliminate any hostile forces threatening that device. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Notre position est camouflée.
When left alt is pressed, you'll be shown a preview of which enemies are visible at your current pathing location.
Bien compris. Good to go.
10-4. Solid copy.
Sadly, we can only have four on the field at a time. Oh no, they're blowing up the device.
Je bouge. J'ai l'ennemi en visuel.
There they are.
Affirmatif, je couvre la zone.
We have to get there before they blow everything up.
No need to ask twice.
Running.
Good to go.
Move, move, move. I don't know how durable this device is. We'll have to see.
covered.
Moving.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Eyes on the prize. Position confirmed. On Overwatch.
Affirmatif.
Alright, we should probably make our move now.
Closing on target position now. Eyes on the prize.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yeah, we could do that. We could throw a grenade in here and then just kill that guy and then shoot that guy with Overwatch.
Bien reçu. En route vers la cible. Tout de suite.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, Conk, throw that grenade.
Grenade!
Explosive surprise.
We're busted!
Ennemi détruit.
Here they come. Lock and load. Oh, there's more things than I thought.
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Vigilance. Heading out. Advent troops here.
Oh no, there's more. We could throw a grenade up here and kill this one. If the path, there we go.
Catch.
Heading there now. Moving to Overwatch.
Not enough. Not enough flank for that one.
Moving out.
Fire! Oh, that's decent damage. Good job.
They're trying to pull back.
Overwatch, activate. Dang it.
Enemy is still up.
Moving to designated position.
We need visual.
Hostiles pass.
Another one
by.
down.
Je confirme. Tout de suite.
That's affirmative.
Let's just toss this grenade in here. No, hold on. I think I saw some guys over here. Let's do it without destroying the device, please.
Bombs away!
Go get that throwing. Alright, if we go here, then that sectoid will be in range. Got it.
Use here. Target down. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
I'm glad to see our new recruits aren't hesitating when it comes to taking out the aliens.
Soldier promoted. Cool. Combat protocol or a medical protocol? We can either have the little mech heal from range, or we could have it shock an enemy. I think. Let's have it shock him. Guaranteed damage is good, I think.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Yeah, so the more cohesion they have with other soldiers, the more they get deployed in the same missions, their cohesion becomes better. They'll do more things. Forgot that was a mechanic in War of the Chosen. Items recovered, and corpses! Yay! Corpses.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
Make contact with the local resistance in the Blackside region in order to gain access to the admin facility. New objective. Contact the resistance in the Blackside region. Fly research resistant communications. Fly to the Blackside region. Make contact. Tell me more. See, make contact with the local resistance and have Dr. Tigan complete research into resistant communication technology, allowing XCOM to make contact with the local resistance of different regions around the world.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
This voice reminds me of Optimus Prime for some reason. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The voice reminds me so much of Optimus Prime. Let's see, the councilman is voiced by John Bailey. Hold on, is that the XCOM 1 councilor or XCOM 2? Oh yeah, I think it is XCOM. I think he also did XCOM 2. Let's see, what did he do? Yes, he voiced a couple of different characters in different Transformers. He voiced Optimus Prime in the web series Combiner Wars, I think. Yeah, it's a web series, the Combiner Wars trilogy. Not really trilogy, but your XCOM 2 character is actually talking to Lex Luthor. It's probably the bald head. Yeah, in Transformer Combiner Wars, John Bailey voiced Optimus Prime. And he also did a temporary voice for Optimus Prime in the film Bumblebee. Apparently he was doing impression of Peter Cullen, who's voice of the normal Optimus Prime. Well, he's doing a very good impression then. But yeah, it's a voice of a person who is doing an impression of the voice of the man who does the voice for Optimus Prime, if that makes sense.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
And now that we have an engineer, we can finally have them clear some debris.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility.
How long will
Excavation
this
is
take?
underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
5 days, that's definitely shorter than 10. Well, speaking of which, we could also try to build supply. We have enough power. Oh yeah, she got a training center up. There's also a guerrilla tactics school. Yeah, let's get a guerrilla tactics school up.
Start
It's
work on
gonna
the
be
new
more
facility
important.
right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Local resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
This remote alien facility is heavily guarded by the Advent. We need to investigate the site on behalf of the Resistance and report back immediately. Mission locked. We must make contact with the local Resistance in this region before we can investigate this location. Rumor from the Resistance, disabled truck. Not now. Alright, we need to do some communications. Alright.
Avenger plotting new course.
Well, might as well go try to recover some supplies.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
Hybrid materials, codename Slicker. With limited resources available to outfit our troops, up until now they've had to make do with whatever makeshift armor Shen managed to piece together for them from various scrap materials. Relying on methods that might otherwise seem outdated, we've developed the means of producing a multi-layered nanofiber weave capable of withstanding direct impacts as well as any traditional armor, without the added weight. Our troops will still have to exercise caution. Even the nanofiber has its limits. It may be best suited to our forces who rely on agility over pure stopping power. In any case, I imagine our soldiers will be pleased to see any improvements over their current equipment. R. Tigan. New item available, nanoscale vest, and we can research plated armor. Light nanoscale vest, light armored underlay derived from Advent armor. This vest can be worn with all XCOM armors to increase soldier health.
Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
Ooh. So we could take the resistance communications like the objective tells us to, or we could go through with the breakthrough that we can research while it's available. Despite initial concerns over balance, our recent breakthrough will allow us to add another weapon upgrade slot to all sniper rifles. Things like a random thing that happens occasionally. So let's do it.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available. From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities, at least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
New orders, Commander?
Nope, not that. I need to see what items we can build. Yes, using trooper courses and supplies, we can build a nanoscale vest. Sure, let's build one.
I've had a chance to take a closer look at some of the Advent weapons recovered from the field. The alloy used in their frames is significantly lighter, making them more suited to the human form. I'm guessing it's the same material we've seen them using all over the colonies, but they'd have to be producing it from something here on Earth. They seem to have an endless supply of this stuff.
Our research is progressing as expected, Commander.
Alright, let's continue getting the supplies. Kalian has recovered from their wounds. Slime has recovered from their wounds. Alien debris cleared. Loot recovered. Supplies. And we can use these supplies to build another facility. Let's build a training center. We're currently an unstaffed engineer who can assist in building the training center. Would you like to assign them here? Let's have them build the guerrilla tactics school instead. Decrease construction time by 50%. I am going to be right back. And I'm back. What am I doing? Right, I am trying to defeat the aliens to liberate our planet. How could I forget?
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough.
Breakthrough successful despite initial concern. Oh, wait, we already got that. What do you mean by hub? You mean the... Hold on. Do you mean the ship or the map? Oh, the ship.
Commander, the lab is currently idle. We're wasting valuable time and resources by not conducting any research. Please consider providing us with a directive as soon as possible.
Yeah, I can understand why you would think that. But this one also flies. The cross section does not make it readily apparent, but it is a flying vehicle. Okay,
I am
back to
ready
research.
Begin on your order, Commander.
Alright, what do we got? We need alien alloys for the plated armor, so we can't do that. What will take the shortest time? We could research the biotech, or we could research the communications, which we need for the main mission. Let's go for the biotech.
Science is eager to begin, Commander.
Wait, Jawa Sandcrawler. Let's hold on. Do you have modules that still need to be designated to a specific function, and then some that are currently in progress or creating or training or researching? Hold on. I think it's more like, hold on. Ooh, those were sniper rifles, right? Here you go, sharpshooter. Nope, come on. There we go. Ah, I hate these. I hate my push to talk button triggering this. If I can. There it is. And hopefully that does something. By modules, did you mean like the research and engineering, or? Because like if you see here, I have the researching stuff, and then I have some buildings that are always building. This one is paused because I need an extra engineer to help clear it out. But the engineer in question is being used for building this building faster. I'm not sure if that was a question you were asking. But you can see, as far as weapon modules go, yay! Now all our sniper rifles can equip additional upgrades. Can be replaced but not reused. Let's hold that off for now. We'll equip it when we get there. But yeah, as far as we build more facilities, we'll be able to assign more stuff to go on at the same time. And this list will get longer.
Strategic resource located.
Yay! The illegally operating transport truck broke down in the waste, and upon seeing the Avenger move in, the driver ran for cover. However, he quickly returned as the squad approached and asked for help with repairs. After our engineers got the vehicle running again, the driver handed over a few supplies in appreciation. And a distress beacon, we can get a scientist. Let's
Avenger
investigate.
plotting new course.
too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years?
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Since we're all friends now, maybe you could lend my people a hand in dealing with a problem of ours.
Commander, we need to work as an intermediary between the 2 resistance factions. Few missions.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Yeah, it's not gonna let me go back. It's gonna force me to do this mission.
Setting course for the South African sector.
So now we have one of the new features in War of the Chosen DLC.
Each faction has agreed
This
to
new
allow
faction.
a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Let's see, who should we have? Let's put me. I can shoot grenades. I can also have more health. Only 1, but... I need to set a different key bind for push to talk. And let's get you. How's a weapon? Oh, and there's a second squad we can have. I do like Rangers. Didn't we have a second Ranger? Yes, we had a second Ranger. Rangers are good. No, wait, was that not the...
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Ah, dang it, that was not the members I wanted. Oh well.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
Okay, no, I did do it right. It's 2 different squads. works so loud. I thought I turned the music down. Damn you, 2K.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this damage. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Reaper Shadow. Reapers use an advanced form of concealment called Shadow, which only has a chance to break after taking actions. Consecutive actions increase the chance of being revealed, while in Shadow, Reapers have increased mobility, and their enemies have smaller detection radii. So they can move around better without actually being spotted. Do not allow Dragonova to die.
I will reposition.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Yeah, in the first cutscene of XCOM Enemy Unknown, these devices just like punched into the middle of streets.
My life is in your hands.
Solid copy.
Good to go.
Lost. Oh no, not the Lost. Alright, which way do we have to go? We just have to cut through this way. Or we could cut through the building, I guess. Or we could try to go around here.
Heading there now.
What have we got? Yep, that is definitely
No more
the
time
Lost.
for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
Headshot. You should fire your pistol at the target.
No longer a
These
threat.
creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
When an XCOM unit kills a Lost unit with a standard attack, that unit receives an additional action point. By carefully selecting targets, a soldier can kill several Lost and still move normally. If the shot taken misses or fails to kill the Lost target, the soldier will not receive an additional action. Special attacks such as grenades do not grant actions when killing the Lost. Alright, keep on shooting.
Hostile neutralized. Hostiles pacified.
Thank goodness, pistols do not need to be reloaded.
Moving to Overwatch.
Okay.
Dang it. Missed.
It's still moving.
I am trusting you. No compromises.
Not revealed. Go back to
I'll
Overwatch.
keep an eye on it.
Oh no, more are coming.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Oh no, there's more. Dang it, that didn't kill it. I need better pistols.
Target neutralized. It's down. On reserves. Kill confirmed. It's killing time. Guns dry.
Remember, they are not victims. I need more ammunition. As you order, Commander. Return to your gods. I am out of ammo. We are known to them. Reloading. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Kill confirmed. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Moving up.
I'm on the move. I see everything.
10-4. An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
And there's more. And there's more. Great. More zombies. It's like Left 4 Dead all over again. Even though I never actually played Left 4 Dead.
Moving to designated coordinates. Scanning.
I go where you tell me.
Oh, hey, thanks for the raid, Tipper. I didn't even realize it was a raid. Well, how is everyone doing? Oh, not much. Just shooting some basically zombies. Hope nobody minds, but I noticed you guys were lurking in the channel and I decided to use some of your names for some of my soldiers. If you mind, I will remove it.
Enemy down.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the Isaac VOD later.
Target down. I'm ready. No rounds.
Hey Sagebird.
Tell your gods
I think this is actually the first time I've had you in here. At least according to Twitch. Let me know if it's too loud. I will turn something down.
I require a resupply. Give me a minute.
In the chat, I mean, Sagebird.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
I think you're thinking of a different XCOM game, Rico. One of the earlier ones, I think? Probably like UFO Defense or whatever. I forget which.
Target neutralized.
Biological readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now. Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet, Advent, in time. We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Female voice sounds familiar. Let me go look it up actually. Elena Dragonova, voice actor, is voiced by Deanna Troi. Deanna Troi from Star Trek: The Next Generation. What? Hold on. I guess it's not the same person. That is not the actual. Oh, dang it, Reddit! Stop giving me character names and give me actual names. Yeah, her. I like Deanna Troi, but the version that I came up with, I'm not familiar, so I'll take your word for it.
I will reposition. My momentary victory, others are surely on the way. We must keep moving.
No argument here. Continue to the rendezvous point. You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused.
Oh, why are these so loud?
Bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod.
Yeah, for some reason the War of the Chosen cutscenes are excessively loud. This is a DLC. No, we already had an Optimus Prime voice.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as...
Yeah, it should not be overpowering in cutscenes like that.
We retain all that we were and more. And our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
The Skirmisher can fire their bullpup and move in any order on their turn. Or they can even shoot twice in their turn if desired. The grapple adds to their versatility, allowing the Skirmisher to quickly traverse the battlefield and get into advantageous positions. Hold on. Options, audio, master volume, sound effect volume, voice volume. Yeah, music volume is turned super down. I wonder what this was. VoIP. But yeah, that's the only audio settings I have. There's no separate audio for movies for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put Tipper in here. Don't die, Tipper.
Heading to that location.
Affirmative. Moving out. On Overwatch.
Come get some.
To that position. Hold boxer.
Do not allow mocks to fly. Reach the designated area. And we have to go here in a straight line. That should be easy, right? Maybe. Probably.
I move.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Alright, everyone else move forward.
On the move.
Closing on target position now.
Nope. The arm can't reach that far, apparently. Yep, the shotgun did not work at that range. Who knew that shotguns are terrible at long range? Did you guys know this? This guy just missed with a flamethrower. How do you even? Again!
Fire's getting close here.
Already just setting up fires. Yep, I mean, it is alien activity. Oh boy, 100% chance to hit. That's rare.
My weapon is nearly empty.
Good, it would have been embarrassing if you missed that somehow.
My ammo is gone.
Sword attack, go!
Kill confirmed.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Which one's Pete again? Is it Premier 2?
Move out.
Cover me. Reloading. I go.
Ah.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. On Overwatch.
On my way.
What do we got?
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back!
Wow. We should do that more often. See, now the movie sounds are back to
Purifiers may
bearable
be down,
levels.
but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The Lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
Ugh, it's Left 4 Dead all over again. I know I made that joke already, but I still stand by that statement.
Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the Lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Good to go. Scanning.
I am watching.
Incoming!
It's down.
Dang it.
Adjusting sight.
I must improve.
That is a lot of bodies.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the Lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
That was a bit of a delayed shot, but okay.
Target neutralized. Could use some ammo over here.
Well, let's get closer.
Confirmed. Got him. Kill confirmed.
Apparently sword attacks do not give additional actions. Sad. 50% to shoot with a shotgun that far. Maybe not. Just gather it with the others. I mean, yes, it does save on ammo, but still.
Must reload now. I will watch.
Yeah, this is actually how I'm expecting it to go. The Metal Slug games.
We take from the Elder stock.
Kind of like a mix between this and the Mario Rabbids.
Understood.
Maybe.
Holding position.
Something like that.
It's killing time.
I'm on it.
Let's do this! Moving to Overwatch.
Readying weapon.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of it. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
I'll get him
I will
next
not
time.
fail you again.
Howl's echo nearby. A lost swarm is very close.
Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Oh. Well, there's a lost swarm. Well. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Nailed him. Target disabled.
Oh, I do. It's just that killing them with grenades do not actually give actions back.
Out of ammo here. It's killing time. Enemies down. No longer a threat.
So I'm just kind of continuing shooting and reloading until I run out of actions. Or until I miss.
Ammo's running low. Target eliminated.
Yeah, the Lost are very not good at fighting back. Yeah, let's send with a sword. I like Rangers. The sword attacks are pretty neat.
Good riddance.
Enemy down.
Nope, 70% chance and missed.
Adjusting aim. Running dry on ammo.
I have failed. Ammunition is low. They will
Or at least
fight
these
no
guys
more.
can shoot twice in one turn.
Fire ammunition.
Oh no, Tipper, watch out! Oh, wait,
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem. I am the victor. It is dead.
That was a bit of a delay, but okay.
Ammunition nearly gone.
Let's rock. Understood. Moving out.
I must reload. A 10 batal.
Now I'll have to watch your
Rock and roll.
Isaac run later and then see what this luck you're talking about. Maybe you got a brimstone, I don't know.
Got it covered.
Moving to designated coordinates. I'm on it.
Yes, Commander. Non-evade detection.
Moving out.
Okay, so you can just rush towards the area.
10-4.
Moving far.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead.
Prepare for another ear blast, I
I have
guess.
to believe it'll still be
So I'm
worth it.
pretty sure there's another movie scene after.
Depends on the
Maybe.
Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories, Elder Cruxard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Got it covered.
My life is in
And
your
here
hands.
comes the Chosen, another feature of the War of the Chosen DLC.
Heading there now.
Affirmative. Moving out. Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Let's just keep an eye out just in case she appears
On
again.
Overwatch.
To that position. Non-evade detection.
Hey, you hear anything?
Anything? Nope, she's over that way. Oh,
So many have already fallen.
assassin, foul her, but hold on, chat overlays blocking the way. Follow her, Baladur, Night Demon. Well, that's edgy as heck. Let's see, strengths, brutal. Attacks decrease the will of any soldier within sight. Shadow Step, this Chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reaction. Oh, well, I guess Overwatch is useless then. Weaknesses, brittle. Takes increased damage from close range attacks. And Adversary Reapers. Takes increased damage from Reapers. So I need to get close and shoot at point blank.
And yet my work is never done.
And there's also
There
the
will
Lost.
be no escape.
Understood. Moving out. I'm on it.
Now we
Toss out a Claymore.
I see everything.
Let's get our Rangers down here.
Okay.
Our sniper can
Got it covered.
continue staying up here.
I'm on it.
Moving to designated position. Come get some.
A 10 Batal. No trespassers.
There she is. Oh no, she's coming for a sniper. Oh no. That was not the right decision.
Grasp at the frayed edges of your life.
Well, at least we know she's in the building now.
Shall I ferry your soldier back to my stronghold, where they can tell me of your operations more freely?
When soldiers are dazed
The Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Alright, see ya, Sagebird. Thanks for dropping by. When soldiers are dazed by a Chosen attack, they can be restored when an ally moves into an adjacent location and uses the free Revive ability. Revive units have a chance to be disoriented upon revival. Alright, well, first of all, let's just delete that wall. Grenade! Oh, good thing we have an ally here.
I go where I am needed. You're lucky I'm
Good thing
here.
we kept another person up.
You've come for your friend. An honorable, if not foolish, decision.
Let's see. Chosen is still under cover. Let's see if we can toss a grenade over there. Break more cover.
Explosive out.
Thanks, camera. Dang it, missed.
Not even close.
Surely you can do better.
Additional damage from Reapers.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Alright, we repelled the Chosen for now. Now we just gotta escape before the zombie horde is upon us. And they're already upon us, never mind. I guess that was a waste of a claymore.
Headed there now. Affirmative, covering now.
Roger that. Overwatch.
Incoming!
Enemy eliminated.
Kill confirmed.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Dang it, how did you miss with a Gatling gun of all things? Dang it, me.
Moving to Overwatch. Volk says I am to obey. Hostiles pacified.
See, a shotgun hit from that far, but a Gatling gun can't hit this close. Come on.
Toss me some ammo.
Confirmed, shotguns are more reliable than miniguns. Or whatever this one
I
is.
need ammo. Ready to go.
Bye, Sagebird.
Moving out.
Covering distance.
Moving to Overwatch.
Rock and roll. Rolling.
Yeah, game logic indeed.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the Lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
No compromises. Who can give me a resupply?
Dang it.
My training fails me. My ammo is gone. Stepping off!
Moving out. Target disabled. Enemy destroyed. No longer a threat. Ready to go. Draining ammo fast.
I will move.
Guess we have to go over this way. I guess we have to cut through here.
I'm all over it.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you. I must reload. Enemies down.
Wait, let's move up again.
I will go.
Moving.
Open door. Ah, there's no way past here. Well, I guess there's path in here, but that's also probably infested with Lost.
I go as ordered.
Stepping off.
Got it covered.
I'm sorry to think these swarms only spawn where I don't have vision of them. Did those guys just slam that door open 5 times in a row?
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Let's see, what should we do?
Moving to designated position.
Alright, let's blast this wall open.
Get ready for a surprise.
If there's a small path, just make it bigger. Problem solved.
Headed there now.
Oh, there's the last one. And they're gonna move. Okay, now is a good time to use a grenade. Or actually, nah, pistol only does 2 to 3 damage, not as reliable.
Get ready for a surprise. Target clear.
Another lost one, really? This is gonna be very bothersome.
Tell your gods I'm coming. Remember, they are not victims. My ammunition is nearly depleted. I am out of rounds.
Affirmative. Moving out. Boom! Multiple targets down.
I'm starting to think using grenades also draws them in more. So I probably should not use grenades.
Hostile neutralized.
Let's move up a little forward.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Let's keep the heat off of our sharpshooter.
Hostiles pacified. Target neutralized. Burning through ammo fast. Target neutralized. Locked and loaded. Guns dry.
We triumph.
64% is going well.
It is dead. I am almost out of ammunition. Their casualties grow. Ammunition depleted. Reinitializing weapon.
Yeah, PP gun actually hits for once. 4 times actually.
Their journey ends here. I will go.
Man, what is it with this building? Spawning lost swarms all the time.
Getting a little too warm over here.
Fire's getting worse here.
Detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere lost for that to happen.
Moving on target location.
Well, at least we're getting a lot of lost corpses.
Target eliminated. Got it covered.
Enemy down. Moving to Overwatch.
Yes, Commander. I stand ready.
Moving out.
And our sniper is burning. Great.
Moving out. Overwatch.
Confirmed.
They seriously missed that.
Got him.
They live no more.
Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there.
Position confirmed.
Alright, everyone get the heck out.
Hostile neutralized. Weapons empty.
Already
Can't
there.
engage.
I move.
Position confirmed.
I am at your service.
Hooray!
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger. Where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtala 410.
Oh no.
Return home, traitor.
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
Let's see, which ability do we give them? I do like shredding armor.
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Yes, Tipper did survive. I also named the... Hold on. Let me finish promoting these guys first. Let's see. Spawn revealed, the soldier remained concealed. I don't like that. Let's get Blade Master. More swords. And I could shred armor or have an extra point of armor. I like to shred armor. That's going to be more annoying and later in the game. And let's make her a gunslinger. Ooh. Yeah, this one is Gem, or Mercy. Who else do I have?
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
And we got a scientist.
Your soldiers should never allow themselves to be captured in battle. Their dishonor will only be compounded by their suffering.
During the execution of this mission, our operative Praetor Mox was captured by Fall Herbaladur. We may be able to determine where they are being held through a future covert action.
We should talk to our friends with the Resistance. If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Okay, now we can actually see the soldiers list.
I can see the
I
allure
name...
of the Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes under the knife and
Stop
you've got a
interrupting
clean
me.
bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
I named Hungirl from the Medics Discord, myself, Tipper, Safka, GemTV, you, here's you, Conk, and that's about it. Yeah, you survived. How about that? You haven't promoted. You haven't been promoted yet, sadly. So I will try. Oh no, you have been promoted. You got your specialist. You get to use a tiny little drone to do things. How long has this stream been going on? 2 hours and 48 minutes.
Commander,
what can we do?
having the commander around seems to have given the Resistance a morale boost, not to mention our crew. I don't think I've ever seen Bradford this happy. Even though he and the commander both know and trust Cato from before the war, I'm withholding my judgment for now. As much as the Resistance needs our help, we need their support just as much.
Our work is proceeding as...
Cutscene.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister. Miscreants, restrain yourselves. Lest you be restrained. No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed. On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us. Once more. Sounds to me like they're afraid. You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue? Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed. Thought you were the strongest. Arrogance, defiance. You have fought among the humans for too long. You've been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us, that all that those are will, to the ones
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Yes, Tipper, you did survive. Sorry, I didn't want to interfere in the cutscene. And looks like we basically have alien bounty hunters after us.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
If you go to missions in this area, there's a good chance they will try to defend their territory. Great.
Setting course for South Africa.
Let's see what this Reaper base has in store. Oh no, it's just a steady gain of intel.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Work is well underway, Commander. Commander,
2 more days
if we
until
intend
this,
on
2 more days until
discovering the
this
purpose
one.
of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's just try to get some intel.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Well, am I in charge of this game? Well, I have advisors that advise me on what I should do. But it's basically a game telling you, hey, you should probably do this, don't forget it. Have Dr. Tigan perform an Advent officer autopsy in the research labs.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Does the chip have neurons? How does the brain tap into it? Is this Avatar the Last James Cameron film technology? Maybe. It is alien, so there is a good chance. With little time to prepare, we were forced to conduct an extremely invasive procedure on the commander in order to remove what appeared to be an implant carefully enmeshed within the occipital lobe. Although all indications were that the device was not designed for removal, concerns as the commander's potential longevity and the risk of potential remote manipulation by the aliens left us with little alternative. Despite my concerns, the commander has so far felt no lasting effects from the procedure and appears to be recovering ahead of expectations. As for the chip itself, my initial findings are alarming to say the least. The device is psionically driven by the latest energy of the subject's brain, in this case, the commander. More importantly, it appears the device functions as both the transmitter and receiver, relaying information via some form of psionic link. Even after removal, I have had to shield the device to contain the residual psionic field surrounding the implant itself, for fear what it might be capable of. If my current theory is correct, the commander may have played a more important role in Advent's operations than we could have possibly imagined. Our Titan. So basically, based on that cutscene, everything that happened in the first XCOM game was all a simulation, including, yep. Ooh, spooky. Matrix moment. How fitting, considering the Matrix is actually getting another movie soon. No, it already has a movie. It's just coming out soon. New facility available. Infirmary. Engineering can be staffed in the infirmary to decrease the time our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove negative traits acquired in combat. Hypervital module allows for temporary suspension of a soldier's health for the duration of any single combat deployment. Avatar's getting 5 movies apparently. Are we talking about The Last Airbender or the Blue Alien Avatar movies? The Blue People. Okay. That's actually slightly better than the alternative. Modular shotguns. We made a breakthrough. Oh, well, there goes the story, because I need more breakthroughs.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete. I must admit,
this will be like Pacific
having
Rim.
successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis. Since the officer in question will likely have expired long before arrival here, I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip this time around.
Well, while we're here, let's name more soldiers after people in the chat. Who do we have here that's actually talking? Well, there's Riku. Oh, and there was Sagebird. I guess that's 2 more recruits. Also, if you want your flag changed, just tell me too, please. Because I'm just going by the defaults. I hear MX Blue Switch. I don't know what that means. And if you don't want to be, and you don't want a soldier named after you, just say so. Yeah, sorry, I kind of have push to talk on, so sometimes I kind of type while I'm pushing. Yes, it is. It is Razor. No, come on, I need to read. Yeah, that'll do for now.
Research is proceeding as planned, Commander.
Let's do one more day. Let's get that guerrilla tactics school up.
Avenger
Let's go for the scientist.
new course.
Yeah, we actually need to, normally y'all have to spend channel points for this kind of special treatment. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
I was created as the herald of victory, for no warrior with greater talents can be found anywhere within the Elder's dominion.
Okay, you keep telling yourself that, assassin.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Yay! New facility. Hooray! Now we can have soldiers become a specific class. Wish we had this earlier so we could try to train people to be specific classes that they wanted, but oh well. So Riku, while you're here, what class do you want to become? You can become a grenadier and explode things, a ranger and do some melees with shotguns, sharpshooter, you can shoot things from afar and just or use a pistol, and specialist where you get to use a little tiny drone to help you around. Whatever I think is lacking, good question. We do have enough special. We could use more sharpshooters, I think. I like people who use pistols. And you combat tactics. Okay, we're gonna need to level up our soldiers more and then to actually have this, because we all definitely want these squad side increases as well as other stuff. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, they're doing a little training in there. And that frees up our engineers so we can have them clear this area out. We got 5 days to do something else, but I think we should leave that and do it next time. Save and exit. Thus, it's famous for blood diamonds. I don't know what that reference is. Oh, Africa. Yeah. Well, thanks for everyone for dropping by, and hope to see you. Actually, yeah, I do stream tomorrow. Hope to see you tomorrow, unless if you have other streamers to watch. I don't know. Come back to lurk here or something. I could always use more lurkers.